What's up, y'all? We are back with another episode of Down and Dirty, and it is tourney time. I have my green nails. For those of you that don't understand that reference, check out Notre Dame's Twitter feed and see the video talking about that. But I'm ready. So this week, we're gonna take a break from the WNBA content and talk about the NCAA a little bit. More specifically, the video they just posted on their social media about a day in the life of a student athlete. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. It's absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. The video portrays absolutely nothing about what it is to be a student athlete. So definitely check that out. But let's just talk about what it actually is to be a student athlete. First of all, the workouts. The fact that he woke up in the morning and went straight to class. Where was your 6 a.m. workout? Where was the frustration of having to wake up at 5 and go do some of the hardest workouts you've ever done in your life? Where was the folks crying in the weight room because the lifts were so hard? I mean, have you ever had to have somebody else do your hair because you couldn't raise your arms above your head to do it yourself? That's what being a student athlete is. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you have not thought about stepping off the edge of the track to turn your ankle during a track workout, you're not a real athlete. All of us have done it. It's crossed your mind at least once just so you can get out of a couple workouts because they're that hard. That little semi-jog that he did, completely false. Don't believe it. So after he wakes up and doesn't go to a workout, goes to class, energetic, with regular clothes on, sits in the front row. Yeah. Also not happening because after your workout that you're exhausted from, muscles sore, you barely can probably pull up a pair of jeans to put on, so you're gonna wear sweats. Then you get to class on time, just barely making it because of your long workout this morning. And at that point, you're so tired, you're just trying to make sure you stay awake throughout your classes throughout the day. And then at the end of all of that, you have a practice. Yet again, not accurate. And right now is tourney time, so let's talk about that. If you're one of the teams that's lucky enough to make the tournament, you're flying across the country for these games. And if you're a school like Notre Dame, where you fly back immediately after the game, you're getting in at 5 a.m., 4 a.m., and then have to make it to an 8:30 a.m. class, which you can't miss, or else you have another 6 a.m. workout. Where was all of that in the video? Where was, after this long day of workouts and classes, having to sit in study hall for an hour and a half or 2 hours? Where were the mental breakdowns? At one point, he was hanging out with his friends. Who has time for that? Somebody on Twitter said the most realistic aspect about the video was the fact that we didn't see him eat all day because, you know, finding time to eat was also a privilege. It's a crazy time as a student athlete. But in spite of all of that, I'm sure a majority of us would say that we absolutely loved being a student athlete. The relationships and friendships we built with our teammates and our coaches, the bond that we had as a team and having to grind out tough days, tough workouts, the excitement of the games and accomplishing our goals, we wouldn't trade any of that for the world. But NCAA, don't play with us like that. So that's all I got for this week. I'll catch you guys next week. Let me know what you think, like, subscribe, all that. And thanks for tuning in for another Down and Dirty with Devereaux.